The grades you get in nursing school are completely irrelevant to the kind of nurse you'll be. Yes, that is true. The reason why I don't like when people bring this up is because they're completely ignoring the fact that you need to do well in nursing school to even become that nurse. Depending on the nursing school, they require either an 80 or 85%. Anything below that is failing. So when I talk about how I got a 4.0 all through nursing school, I literally got an A on every single test. That is not to say, oh my gosh, I'm such a good nurse because of that. You will learn how to be a nurse on the floor. But to even become that nurse, you have to do well in school. And so I like to provide hope, motivation. Look, I'm a Leo. I like to motivate people to achieve their highest potential. I'm never going to be that, oh, C's get degrees. Aiming for a B is fine because a B is failing in some classes, in some programs. So to me, in my mind, we as nursing students need to aim super high so that if and when, because you will have bad days, you fall a little short, you're still passing. You are not crying before exams. You are not crying after exams. To me, that is the true like mental health risk when there's like some people are like, well, it's affecting nursing students' mental health for them to feel like they need to strive that high. And I'm like, no, I watched my peers struggle with their mental health because they were not passing their classes and they were having to repeat. So if you want someone to give you the tough love, to share their strategies, a lot of like straight A students in your class are not going to tell you what they're doing. They like having that status. Well, I was in nursing school in my 30s. I could care less. I love sharing this. I tried to bring all my friends with me. I wanted my friends to graduate. I was a tutor. That's just who I am. I believe we can all raise each other up. So if you want to follow someone like that, I'm your girl. I've named my page and my brand Midlife Nursing because I went to school in my 30s and I especially want to uplift, moms who are changing careers like in their late 20s, 30s, dads. Like I wanted to give hope that you are still smart, if not even smarter, having some like life experience behind you and you can do super well in nursing school. You can get that 4.0 if that's what you want. If you don't get the 4.0 by aiming to get it, you are going to do extremely well. You are going to pass your classes. You are going to become a nurse. Now, being a good nurse, that's a whole different story for another day. Obviously, if you are in this for the wrong reasons, there's not going to be enough money in the world to pay you well to be a nurse. You have to love people. You have to love caring for people. You have to love serving people, or you will absolutely hate this career. The good news is nursing is an extremely broad career choice. So even if you don't like necessarily those things, you can do admin work, you can do sales even as a nurse, you can do law. Like there's just so much. So I am always going to be a fan of the nursing career. I'm always going to encourage people to go down that path if they have any kind of inkling that this might be for them, that it's something interesting. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about money and that we need to support our families and our